All right, so here we go. One of the cool things right here, you've got the depth and the fuel. The gauge is the same gauge. Now let me show you what I'm talking about. As I cut the truck on, see the blue line is the depth, the white line is the fuel. Okay, almost time for me to get some more fuel loaded up and all that good stuff. Now we got the Detroit engine. This thing runs as smooth as can be. Love it. Okay, so go ahead and turn things back off again. So that's the dash. You got all your features, your air gauges and whatnot, oil, fuel, all that good stuff. Everything else you're gonna run right here from the steering wheel. The steering wheel controls. What you got here is everything you need to control the gauges, volume on the radio, cruise control, your lights, flashers, and all that good stuff. Now we are running an automatic, as you can see, and I'm gonna come back and talk about that automatic, okay, for just a second. In just a second, I should say. All right. Now let me go ahead and turn on the lights. Got the dome, the sleeper lights. That was these functions here. You got your dome light, sleeper light, sleeper dome, all that good stuff. All right. These are the gauges and controls. It's right here. It's my Bluetooth. I got it Velcroed on. You know, all that good stuff. One GPS, my ELD. I got my man right here. Stone face skull. Well, steel face skull, I should say. The beauty about him, that reminds me of how deadly and dangerous this job is. You know, this thing can be pretty bad out here if you're not careful, okay? So, you know, I just do some Velcro things on. All my electronics are powered, you know, right through here, okay? You can see my cigarette lighter and everything, my water and everything. Up here, I did throw in the LED lights surrounding everything. It's good for good ambiance and all that good stuff. My CB, you got storage up here, okay? You got storage right there, okay? Nice amount of storage in this thing right up front and right towards the back, okay? And I got all my clothes and all my whatnot that I need. Some more storage there, more storage there. But here's the overall view for what I'm looking at here, for what you can see in front of you. A couple of cool things that I keep with me. The dream catcher right there, that is an authentic Native American dream catcher, you know, custom designed. I got it out in Nevada, over in Indian Territory. I got Grogu sitting right there. Baby Yoda, he rides with me. That's my partner. That's my companion. As the Mandalorian said, I keep him around for luck. So that's that. And here's what the sleeper looks like. I got my microwave up here. Okay. I got my refrigerator down here. It's nice too. I got the separate freezer for it. Right here is where my TV is going to be. I already got it mounted. Got the mount for it and everything. We'll throw a nice little TV in there. PlayStation 5 is coming. So here's the sleeper, the actual sleeper. Okay. Got nice size windows on both sides. This area right here, what I do here, I keep, you know, my jackets and whatnot in here. Okay. But it's nice, roomy storage. And then the cool thing, you got some storage down there. I keep my water and whatnot there. Keep my garbage can right behind the seat. And of course, we got the air blower to help keep the truck clean. I be hitting a lot of dirty spots, so my truck is a little bit dirty right now. Of course, I got the full length rug right there. That just makes it a little more comfortable and at home feeling, you know, because a lot of times, you know, we practically live in our trucks. So I try to make it seem like I'm at home, you know. Okay, so up top is where the second bunk is. And of course, all my storage. And if you're familiar with the newer type Cascadias, it comes with a ladder. You just pull that ladder down and you can climb up there and do whatever you need up there. The lighting system, that's what it looks like. Okay. All LED lights on the inside, which is great, you know, saves on power. Oh, while we back here, let me come on back here. Hopefully you guys can see. Okay. So do have the APU. Okay, and the APU is wonderful because this thing does not allow you to idle. It'll shut off on you quick, but that APU is great. It warms up really quickly or cools down really quickly for the summertime. And so you really don't have to worry about it. And the best thing about this APU, it charges the batteries while the truck is not running. You know, that's cool. That's one of the coolest features. And here, you know, you see, as you can see, you got AC and heater controls. I've got my uh, electricity plugged into there. There is an alarm clock. Okay, I don't really use that because, you know, I basically use my phone to wake me up. Here you've got some more controls for your you know, just for the lights and whatnot. All right, so that's pretty much the overall everything. Now, it's a couple of cool features, I tell you what, in this thing. So number one, with the cruise control, right? We're gonna talk about the cruise control real quick. Now, the one feature that they added to this thing was the fact that you could. And let me give you guys just a better view while I'm talking about this. Okay, so the cool thing about the cruise control, right? You know how you turn on, you got the 3 levels for your engine brake and whatnot. You can set it on level 1 with the cruise control off. Let's say you're taking a downgrade. So you're going on a downgrade. You set your level on level 1. You then proceed to go ahead and set your cruise control. Now, for the most part, now if we're going down 8%, you're going to have to brake a little bit. But the cruise control stays on, it stays put. Let's say you set yourself at about, you know, 45, 50 miles an hour, you're going downgrade. It'll maintain your speed for you, okay, for the most part. Now, if you start speeding up a little too much, you press on the brake, your cruise control doesn't cut off. It'll catch up to where you want it to be. And if you go lower than, let's say you set it at 50, if you go lower than 50, you end up, let's say you take it all the way down to 45, that'll be your new cruise control point. You know, that's cool. That's one of the coolest features I like. That way you're not using so much brake as you're going downhill. Now, another key feature here, this is really cool right here, okay? This button here, kingpin release, that's for your fifth wheel. No more bending under the trailer, bending under the truck to grab that handle and pull the lever. It's automatic. It's beautiful. The other cool thing right here, as you can see, up and down. So you can lower your axle. You can lower it. You can lower that down, and you can also raise it up. How many times have you tried to hook up to a trailer and it was too tall? No more of that. You just push that button. It'll raise up the suspension to meet the trailer. And also sometimes it's hard to, the trailer is just a little bit above where your fifth wheel is. Just a little bit. Just enough to make it hard for you to crank. Boom. Push that. It raises up the suspension and it will take you up off the ground. Can't beat that. Now, a couple of other features here. This thing is 360 degrees. Okay. So you can set it just about anywhere you want it and all that good stuff. This right here, let's get a better shot on that. That right there, that shows you where you are, the weight on the back of your truck. Okay, so it doesn't show the weight of the whole trailer, but you adjust this correctly, you know, you're pretty much going to be on point. You know, you pretty much want it no more than like 35,000 pounds. You can adjust that to get it just about perfectly, and you know, if you got a tight load, you want to go ahead and hit the scale. But if you're not tight and you just want to make sure your weight is pretty good, and bam, it's right there for you. It's all good. Now I'm empty right now. That's why it's showing the air pressure, the pressure where it is. If I was completely empty, that needle would be all the way at the bottom. So that's some really cool features. Now, this thing right here. Okay, so this thing right here, this is, I just Velcroed this on. Okay, but this is a remote to control my lights, my LEDs. See, I could turn them off, turn them on, adjust the color. I could have it strobe and flash and all that good stuff, but I ain't gonna worry about all of that right now. But that's what that's for. So I just velcroed that right there. Easy to get to, easy to control, and that's pretty much it. That's what I did, you know. So I added these LED lights, uh, and that's pretty much it. My windows are tinted, if you can kind of tell. You know, my windows are tinted, and I'm talking dark tint. I ain't playing around. I ain't getting no sun. Right there is for your air horn. Okay. So the only thing I really didn't get with this truck uh was automatic locks. Okay, so I actually gotta lock it manually, but that's cool. That kind of saves me from making a mistake and whatnot, all that good stuff. I do have fog lights on this. I'll show in my next video. I'll show you the exterior. Okay, but I just wanted to show you the interior of the Freightliner 2021 Freightliner and some of the cool features that it has. And again, I'm not sure if this because my company is partnered with another company, and I'm not sure if they set that to where it doesn't idle, or it just comes that way. Okay, so it doesn't idle, but it's cool. You know, it saves me on gas. You know, I am an owner operator, so that saves me on some fuel. I don't have to let it idle. But the coolest thing about it, I really don't need it to idle. I really don't. Okay, so you got some wood trim, dark color wood trim. You know, it's a beautiful truck. It looks good. It looks great. This is the 2021 Freightliner, and I just wanted to show it off a little bit. Okay. All right. So until next time, peace.